Hello everyone. In our previous video we saw that how to navigate from one page to another page. In this video we are going to see our routing concept. So if you have not seen previous video, then go to my playlist and first look into it, and after that you will be able to see what we are doing in this video. So let's get started. In our previous video we created an application from which we navigated from view 1 to view 2, and on press of back button on view 2 we were navigated back. So let's get started. Now go to your index.html file. In your script tag we are going to declare a variable which uses our routing concepts. So right here var my routes, you can give any variable name equal to, this takes an array, and after that we are going to create object for it. So basically these properties are standard one. So here we are going to write pattern, and what will be pattern for our v1. So we want to see index.html for our v1. We are not going to see any pattern. No, there will be no any appended URL to our v1. So just leave it blank. After that, what is name of view? So right here view 1. What is name of the view? Our view is, copy it from here, view navigation dot view 1. After that, view type. What is your type of view? So our view is XML type. Copy it from here. And where this view will be appended, where you want to show this view. So we want to show this view in our app. So right here target control, and our target control is ID of your app. Provide your app ID, CONTROL, and then we want to clear our target. When we will navigate from v1 to view 2, we will clear the content of that particular app. So right here clear target true. And it uses a callback function. Whenever we will press on button and we will navigate from v1 to view 2, this function will be called, and that is called callback. And our function is this, and in this function we are going to call our function. Write it my callback, and we are going to pass these parameters to my callback function, basically my routes variable. So right here this. Now we have done for our view 1. Do the same for your view 2. Provide here a comma, press enter and paste it, And pattern, this pattern takes an array. So how our URL will look like? So you can provide here any name like profile, contact, the text you want to show on that particular URL. So right now, for convenience, for easy to understand, I am going to write here just view2. And which view is this? Right here, view2, name is view2, view is, change here view2, this is XML type, target control is same, clear target true, and we are going to use callback function. So till now we have created our my routes variable. Now we are going to call this my callback function. Right here var this function will return value to my callback. So write function, and we have passed parameter this to this function. So right here $sign this, and after that we have to fetch ID of this my routes variable. So right here var view ID equal to, so here you will notice that our ID is ID view2 or ID view1. So concatenate ID with view 1 or 2. So right here ID plus this dot name. Here this dot name refers to name of this my routes. And after that we are going to fetch our view. So right here var view equal to sap.ui dot by ID and the variable we fetched earlier. So view ID. After that, suppose this, when first time we will navigate from view 1 to view 2, there might be cases that view 2 is not created till now, or view 1 is not created. So for that purpose we will write here if view equal to undefined. If view equal to undefined, then we are going to create a view. So right here view equal to sap.ui dot view, and what will be ID? So our ID will be view ID view name will be we will fetch this from here view. So here we will write this dot view, and after that type we will fetch from my routes variable. So right here this dot view type. We have created our view, and now we are going to add this view to our app. Right here app dot add page and give here view. We have fetched it earlier. Here we have used where view, and if view is not created, we are creating it, and we are adding that page to our app. After that, we will navigate to that view. So right here app.to, and here your view ID. So we will navigate to that particular view ID. So we are done with our callback function. Save it. Now we need to create a router. So give here semicolon. Now write var router equal to, you can provide here any name like o router or something like my router, anything, equal to new sap.ui.core.routing.router, and pass here that array name, and our array name was my routes. Now we have created a router variable, and now we need to register this router. Basically we need to register this router because we are going to use this router to different controller. Suppose you are not going to use this router to any of your controllers, so you don't need to register it, but I am going to use I am going to register this router. So write here router.register and provide here an ID, so app router, and now initialize your router. Router.initialize. So we have created our router. Now go to your application, refresh it, and when I click on this button, it is navigated to view 2, but we are not getting here view 2 name. Go back. For checking if our router has been correctly implemented, write here hash / view 2, and here you will see while we are changing our URL values to view 2, this is being navigated to view 2. So we have to do something in this button event for navigating to view 2. Go to your Eclipse view 1 controller, and now we need to, so basically we are going to initialize that router, or initially we have registered that router, so we are going to use that router here. So declare a variable o router equal to, and we have registered our router, so we are not going to creating new instance. Just write here routing dot router, and it has one method called get router. So right here get a router and ID of your router. So we had provided app router. After that we need a hash changer. Basically this changes our hash to view2 or view1. So initialize here var hash changer equal to new SAP. And we are going to set our hash. So right here hash changer dot set hash, and after that router dot get URL, and here you can provide the URL. For navigating to view2 we have provided our URL name as view2. So right here view2, and we don't require this code anymore, just comment it, save, and copy this code, go to your controller 2 on navigation method, comment this code we have written earlier and paste that code. So here we have to change it to blank because we don't need any hash to our view1. You can either write here view1 and you can do it in your my routes variable as well. Save this. Now go to your browser, refresh it. So currently we are in view2, delete. Now while we are clicking on our button in view1, we are being navigated to our view2, and here you will see a hash changer has been appended with name view2. You can change it to something else. Suppose you want to give a relevant name to it like contact. So right here just contact, and after that go to your view1 controller, and in place of view2 write contact, save it. So we have made some mistake, we don't need to change it, it is view2, and refresh this again, and on clicking on this you will see that our hash changer is contact. Even delete this and write here /contact, and you will be navigated to contact. So for right now I am going to leave it as view2. So we have seen that how to navigate from view1 to view2 and the use of a routing concept. So if you like my videos, so please comment, like and subscribe. Give me some more suggestions if you want something particular, and I will try to explore and help you. Thank you for today.